Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlie, and this is the first video of a new project called Money Mindset. You won't find any followers, likes or comments. It's the first video. I deal with behavioral finance. I study people's behavior towards money, work, finance and related choices. But first, like all good YouTubers that I am not, I ask you to help me with the channel. This is my first video. How Apple, and other brands, convince you to buy stuff you don't need. Today we're talking about a topic that concerns us all, how brands make us fall in love with their products and convince us to spend a lot of money on things that, let's face it, we often don't really need. Ready to discover the tricks of the trade? Make yourselves comfortable, because today I will reveal to you how the black magic of marketing works. Spoiler, it's not magic, it's psychology. Warning, this video is not to disparage Apple. Apple makes great products. The design is impeccable, the ecosystem is well integrated and the marketing is simply brilliant, even too much. Where are Apple products made? And who supplies their components? Let's talk about a topic that intrigues many, where Apple products are built and if there are electronic parts shared with other brands. Apple does not directly build its products but relies on third-party companies specialized in production and assembly. Here are the main players. Are there electronic parts shared with other brands? Absolutely yes. You won't really think that memory chips, LCD and OLED screens or Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and 5G modems are exclusive. Why doesn't Apple produce everything in-house? Apple is a master of design and innovation, but it doesn't specialize in mass production. That's why it relies on third parties. Companies like Foxconn and TSMC have extensive experience and infrastructure to produce at scale. Relying on multiple suppliers allows Apple to reduce risk and adapt quickly to market changes. Production in countries like China and India is cheaper due to lower labor costs. Apple quality is guaranteed with very high standards through rigorous controls. Apple sends engineers and inspectors to supplier factories to monitor production by conducting rigorous tests on both hardware and materials durability. What about you? Did you know that your iPhone is the result of such complex and international work? Tell me in the comments. Let's go back to the title of the video and why you should or should not buy an Apple product. And if I started my first video well, help me, like, comment, follow me, write what's wrong, so you can help me improve. The new iPhone is out. I have to have it. Last model syndrome. Every year Apple releases a new iPhone. And every year, millions of people line up to buy one. But do you really need the latest model? Apple creates a sense of urgency and desire. The new iPhone is not just a phone, it is a status symbol. Reality, the differences between an iPhone 14 and an iPhone 15? What number have we reached? I think 16, however the differences are minimal. But marketing makes you believe that without the new model you will not be able to live happily. Before you buy, ask yourself, does my current phone still work well and satisfy my daily needs? If the answer is yes, save that money for something more useful, like a vacation, a language course or simply, repair the washing machine. The coin-operated one is expensive, right? Apple doesn't sell products, it sells experiences. The minimalist design, the premium materials, that feeling of opening a box that feels like a luxury gift. Removing the protective film, everything is designed to make you feel special and therefore makes the sensation we have of the product special. That box will end up in the trash, and your phone will be scratched after a week. But you've already paid a premium for that initial thrill. Everyone has it. I can't be the only one without it. Peer pressure. Apple creates a closed ecosystem: iPhone, iPad, Mac, AirPods, Apple Watch, that pushes you to buy the whole kit. If you don't, you feel left out, but debt-free. Ecosystem that works very well and that lets you enter the Apple world, giving you the feeling of being in the right place with the right objects that distinguish you from the crowd. Be careful how many times I use the words feeling, emotion, because everything revolves around these factors and their synonyms. It's expensive, but it's worth it. The myth of superior quality. Apple is synonymous with quality, right? That's true, but does that justify the price? Apple positions its products as premium, justifying high prices with the promise of superior quality. By doing so, the thought goes to the highest quality and therefore the price becomes correct or even low. Many competing products offer similar performance at lower prices. It's so simple that even my grandfather knows how to use it. The illusion of simplicity. Apple loves to boast about the simplicity of its products. And in part, that's true. They're easy to use. Apple convinces you that its products are so intuitive that you will never need help. But if you have a problem, you find that repairing or customizing them is complicated and expensive. Simplicity often means less control for the user. For example, you can't expand the storage on an iPhone. I'll keep it for years, so it's worth it in the end. The myth of long-term savings. And then make you enter into the grip of the latest model. How to resist temptation. Make a list of your real needs. Do you really need that new iPhone, or does your old phone still work just fine? Compare prices. Look for cheaper alternatives with similar features. Wait 24 hours before you buy. Sleep on it. Often the craving passes. Remember that marketing is an illusion. That feeling of I have to have it is designed to make you spend. What about you? Have you ever fallen into Apple's marketing trap? Tell me in the comments. Identify your real needs. First of all, ask yourself, what do I really need from a phone? Make a list. Excellent camera? All-day battery life? Storage for thousands of photos and videos? Example, if you only need it for WhatsApp, Instagram, and a few photos, maybe an iPhone is a bit overkill, right? Try it in store. Example, if you don't notice a huge difference between an iPhone and a high-end Android, it might not be worth spending hundreds of dollars more. The status symbol trap. Apple has turned the iPhone into a status object. Having the latest model makes you feel important. But here's the truth, no one is worrying about your phone. Nowadays almost everyone can have it on installments. When a product becomes mass-produced, and sold in installments, it loses its meaning as a status symbol. It must be a product for a few, difficult to access. Be aware of marketing. Apple wants you to associate its product with success, with the feeling and emotion it gives you. Be careful. Being aware does not mean that you do not need it and therefore do not buy it, but being aware that Apple applies very effective marketing to tell you that it is a better product than other brands: minimal, attractive, exciting. Apple marketing basically boils down to two words: sensation and emotion. He is selling you the feeling of a product that is better than others. He is selling you the emotion of having an object that other people envy. But now it has become a mass product, which is why it does not produce or assemble its products and has them done by external companies to keep production numbers under control. When a company does this, it's because the product has become mass market. It's no longer a niche. The price does. I can tell you that in my life I have had 2 iPhones, excellent phones, an incredible emotion when I bought the first one, but then the excitement ended with the 2 iPhones purchased. Now I have an equally powerful phone, with a great OLED screen, a perfect camera, and I use it every day for work. It doesn't have strong marketing. I really like it aesthetically, but above all, it costs 7 times less than an iPhone. See you next video.